maybe we will see a corrective move and then an impulsive move to the upside. This actually looks like a diamond top pattern, which indicates there is a possibility of price to correct to the downside. And if this is going to get broken, maybe we can see a run around this monthly CPR level. Hey everyone, thank you so much for joining in. So looking at this Korean Bitcoin price action, you can see guys, right now what we are seeing here is a diamond top pattern, and also according to our yesterday's video that the price potential to break out to the upside right now looks weak, and to the downside there might be a possibilities, right? Because you know this technical analysis is all about possibilities, nothing is guaranteed. But now if you look at this price structure here and look at this scenario guys, this is panning out to be a diamond top pattern, because if you look at this trend line here, this is a rising resistance line, and to the downside we have a falling support line. And now this also looks like a broadening pattern in this side, right? And if you look at the right hand side guys, you will notice that on the right hand side this is a falling resistance line, and here to the downside this is actually a rising support line. So now if you look at this price structure here, this is forming a really nice diamond top pattern, and according to this diamond top pattern there is possibility for price breaking to the upside. In this case is only 31%. To the downside, this price pattern breaking to the downside, we have 69%. So now where we are actually seeing a pretty similar move. Since we are already entering the end phase of this diamond top pattern, we must be very careful, because if this is going to break to the upside, hey, this is nice, right? There's nothing to worry about. A confirmation that the trend is still going to push to the upside would be when we break this 12,100 target level. But in a downtrend we are looking at this level, and if this is going to break to the downside, we are actually looking around this 10,000 level. I might be horribly wrong on this analysis guys, and I'm making it loud and clear. This is just a probability game, right? So this might change within a second, because if good news enter the market, this pattern doesn't pans out because people will react accordingly, right? So for now this actually looks like a diamond top pattern, which indicates there is a possibility of price to correct to the downside. And I have already mentioned you that my eyes are going to be around this level here, where the monthly CPR level is, and also the previous high level structure. Because if you zoom out a little bit, this area has acted as a very strong resistance in the past Bitcoin price action, and now the similar area is going to be a very strong support for Bitcoin. Now that's why I am actually expecting price might come around this to retest this level, and then we will see a really nice move to the upside. And guys, now if you look at this scenario in a CPR, let's switch our chart, okay? So now if you look at the price action of Bitcoin guys and use this CPR indicator, on my yesterday's video I talked and I showed you the similarities which we had, just like here from May price action of Bitcoin and from August we are showing a pretty similar move. And you can see this trend line which I have drawn, this is the final support for Bitcoin right now, because if this support is going to get broken, we might see a fall around this monthly CPR area, because I also showed you this monthly candle close level which acted as a very strong support. This lifeline has already been used. You can see here price after coming around this area, it found support and headed to the upside. The price, if price is going to break to the downside and again trying to find support around this level, guys, this monthly close level has already done its work. And you can see here the Bitcoin price action has also already used its lifeline. So in this case now, if this is going to get broken, maybe we can see a run around this monthly CPR level. Because if you look at this price structure and also this price structure, after we broke this trend line here, after we broke this trend line here, you can also see we had a price correction. So in this case, if you look at this price correction, it's almost like 8%, right? So if we go back here from Bitcoin, and if you are also going to see a similar price correction, then guys, maybe if this is going to be 8% price correction, just like here with the previous example, we are going to be around this central CPR level, this monthly central CPR level. So you can see here that if things are panning out just like here from the past, then maybe this price correction or this price drop could also lead us exactly at our target area. And people are also talking about the CMA gap around this 9,600 level. Guys, if you look at the CPR, the support line is also exactly where the CMA gap is going to be. So this CPR indicator is actually an fantastic indicator, guys, because you can see how price has respected after reaching this particular pivots line or this CPR levels. So guys, if you notice this price structure here, after breaking this level, this so-called double bottom level, we had a really nice run to the upside, and this here breaking above this level gave us a confirmation that we are heading to the upside. But what happened after that? It led to a price correction, and you can see after that we had this price correction. Similar way, again we form a double bottom which led to a new run to the upside, and again after breaking this level, that gave us a confirmation that the price is heading to the upside. And in this case right now, if you look at this here, price came down, and now if you actually switch the time frame into hourly time frame, you can see this was also a double bottom around this particular level, and now this is indicating, hey, just like here after reaching the top, maybe we are also witnessing a leg to the downside, right? So if we go back here, also this similar case, guys, you can notice that we are following a similar way, because this double bottom here also did the exact same job. After breaking this line, we had this run, and after that run, price recovery, similar way, just like in our case right now. And we also may form this double bottom which led us to a new run, again breaking this level gave us confirmation. And here similar case, guys, this double bottom, when the price was heading to the upside, strength was also fading around this particular area, and you can see here in our case the strength might also be lacking. So this might be an indication, hey, for a shorter term, price might come around this monthly CPR level, which is going to be around this 10,900 to 10,500 level, to come around and retest this monthly CPR level before we start a new run to the upside. Because in our case, I believe until the end of this month, we are actually going to break above this Air 1 level. For now, we might see a leg down and then a really nice leg up, breaking the monthly Air 1 level, which is around 12,200 level, guys. And also I have another very interesting scenario to show to you all. So let's switch the chart. So guys, now if you look at this price structure of Bitcoin, you know, we have already talked about this scenario. When we had this markdown phase, we formed a really nice accumulation phase from Wyckoff and then headed to the upside, right? Similarly, when we reached the peak of the mountain, we had again this markdown phase and again Wyckoff accumulation phase before we started heading to the upside. This here, this is a reaccumulation phase according to Wyckoff. But if you look at this price structure here, this is actually indicating, hey, maybe before we move to the upside, before we have this impulsive move to the upside, maybe we will see a corrective move and then an impulsive move to the upside, because we are actually looking around this upper THIS level and then head to the upside, because this, according to this Wyckoff, could be a reaccumulation phase, and it's panning out very well, because we have already broken the upper line structure of this parallel channel, which gave us an indication, and we also saw really nice move to the upside, and you can see it here, right? But now this sideways market here may be indicating, hey, before we head to the upside, we might actually come and test this UT area, this upper THIS area, then get a confirmation of another really massive run to the upside. Because if you look at this example, let me show you that. Now if you look at this alternative labeling of Wyckoff reaccumulation examples, there are different examples of reaccumulation phases, right? But if you focus on the last one here, this reaccumulation with uprise, guys, because right now the strong among reaccumulation types is this one, because right now where we are seeing a similar move to the upside. We broke out without this consolidation phase, right? We had this really nice pump to the upside. This downward movement is what we are expecting. If the price actually continues to the upside, hey, we are completely fine with that. But looking at this price structure, we are actually heading towards the AR area. If the diamond pattern works out, guys, then maybe we might actually test the AR area, and that's going to be very accurate. Right now we are forming this similar move. Price is also heading to the downside, and according to this analysis, maybe the price is coming around the automatic rally area or this BC area before we break to the upside. So if you look at this case now, maybe we are seeing this consolidation phase where price comes around the UT area. As I said, this must not be exact at the UT area, but there is a possibility of price to come around this 10,500, and then maybe we are going to see a really nice breakout to the upside. So guys, this is all what I actually wanted to share with you in today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If so, smash the like button and also hit the subscribe button if you're watching this video for the first time. So by saying this, I'm signing off. My name is Anup. Happy hunting.